Sarah, I don't know John's first impression of you. However, I imagine he saw in you what we all do. You are kind and caring. You share in our happy times and lend a shoulder to cry on in the bad times. You are thoughtful and generous, and we are also lucky to have you in our lives.
One thing I know about John is he's always there to help. Now Sarah has a best friend that will always be there to help her for better or worse.
On behalf of Sarah and Jonathan and their families, I'd like to welcome you to St. Benedict Church. As we gather here today to celebrate the sacraments of love, we have come rejoicing into the house of the Lord for this celebration, dear brothers and sisters. And now we stand with Sarah and Jonathan on the day they intend to form a home of their own. We come here to celebrate this beautiful, personal, unique love that they have for each other. A love that has grown through the years. A love that first of all brought them into friendship with each other. A dating experience, an engagement. And now they come before the altar of God to enter into this beautiful sacrament of marriage. Sarah and Jonathan, have you come here to enter into marriage without coercion, freely and wholeheartedly. I am. Are you prepared as you follow the path of marriage to love and honor each other for as long as you both shall live? I am. Join your right hands and declare your consent before God and His church. Jonathan, repeat after me. I, Jonathan, take you, Sarah, to be my wife. Sarah, repeat after me. I, Sarah, take you, Jonathan, to be my husband. Sarah, receive this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. Jonathan, receive this ring as a sign of my love and fidelity. It's my honor and pleasure to introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Jonathan and Sarah Sackman.
My name is Colleen, and I'm Sarah's maid of honor and her best friend. We met while we were attending college at St. Francis University. I'm so glad we are able to all be here today to celebrate John and Sarah. Sarah, first of all, thank you for choosing me to stand by you and for allowing me to share a few words on your special day. You are truly like a sister to me, and I value our friendship so much. When Sarah first met John, I knew he was going to be the one. She had excitement in her voice mentioning his name and sent the most descriptive text messages of how wonderful he was after they first met. Sarah, I don't know John's first impression of you. However, I imagine he saw in you what we all do. You are kind and caring. You share in our happy times and lend a shoulder to cry on in the bad times. You are thoughtful and generous, and we are also lucky to have you in our lives. I would like to raise a toast to John and Sarah. I'm so excited to see what the future has in store for you two.
For those of you that don't know me, my name is Rob Sackmar, and I've had the privilege of being the older, better looking, but shorter brother of John. I've known John his entire life, and I could not have asked for a better little brother growing up. He was always there for me when I needed someone to get me a drink, fold my clothes, do the dishes, and finish my chores when in reality it was my turn to do them. My wife Suzanne and I have had the privilege of seeing John and Sarah's beautiful relationship blossom from the very beginning. It all happened at the Sandyville Wine Festival when John broke off from the group because he needed to meet some friends. Fortunately for us, John was introduced and would eventually fall head over heels in love with Sarah. She was a great match for John as she too was kind, thoughtful. I'm so happy for these two that found each other, and I look forward to seeing their relationship evolve over the years. One thing I know about John is he's always there to help. Now Sarah has a best friend that will always be there to help her for better or worse. Could you raise your glasses for a toast? To the newlyweds, John and Sarah,